Over 50 beauty must-haves. Hi, I'm Laura Ray. Today I want to share with you some products that are new to me. Most of them, a couple of old favorites. And I feel like these are must-haves, products that if you're over 50 would be really helpful, really simple to use. I love simplicity. Let's start off with skincare. I was talking recently about a retinol that I've been using, and one of you suggested, hey, Laura, you love retinaldehyde. Here's one that's more affordable. Give it a try. And I am loving it. The retinaldehyde I'm loving is from Natrium. It's their retinaldehyde cream serum 0.05. Now, I wanted to start with this because I haven't used this product before, and I have extremely sensitive skin after years of using Retin-A, tretinoin, just a lot of skincare on my face. I've developed a lot of sensitivity. This worked beautifully. What I'm seeing is a difference in my pores, especially this area of the face. When I first started using it, I almost woke up and felt like my face had been refreshed. I'm loving it. So what I'm going to do, they have a 0.10. I'm going to buy that and try it out on my forehead, which tends to be a little tougher. The skin on my forehead is much tougher than this area, which is super sensitive. I get red there really easily. So I'm going to continue to use this there and then start maybe mixing the two and seeing if I can up the percentage. But I feel like retinaldehyde is a must-have for mature skin. I love microdermabrasion. I've had it done before, but I don't like the cost, and I don't like having to go somewhere to have it done. So I purchased these microcrystals, and what you do is mix this in with any face wash you already have. So I took a pinch worth, mixed it in with my Alana Mitchell cleanser, and just went like this across the face. Even being super gentle, my face in the cheek area was a little red when I was done. So I caution you to not be very aggressive with this. Be super gentle. The forehead, I had no redness. When I rinsed off, my face looked amazing as far as the dead skin being off my face. Now, I had a product like this from Strivectin a couple of years ago, and it was amazing, but the cost was pretty high. So I think this is a great dupe for the Strivectin. I love exfoliating my lips. I know some dermatologists have said you don't need to do that, but I like the oils that they put in the exfoliators too. I feel like it really hydrates my lips. I am loving this one from Tree Hut. And by the way, Tree Hut products are made in the USA. Recently, I did a video about products made in the USA because many of you have said to me over and over, I really want to buy products made in our country. Most of my viewers here on YouTube are in the USA. I think close to 96 or 97% of my viewers are here or in Canada, here in North America. So I love this Tree Hut scrub. I love the scent of it. The taste is delicious if any of it does get in your mouth. And it's super hydrating. Many of these products are very expensive. This one's much more affordable. I love the one from Sarah Happ. So I would say this is a good, more affordable version that is made in the USA, just like Sarah Happ. Speaking of Sarah Happ, I just love her Dream Slip. The reason I love this overnight mask, and I repurchased this one recently, is because it really lasts on the lips. When I wake up in the morning, I can still actually even see the product on my lip. Most lip masks that I use when I wake up in the morning, my lips might feel moisturized, but the product's pretty much gone. This, I will still have product on my lips. It is so hydrating. Sarah Happ is another brand that is made in the USA. And I just love her products. They're pricier, but I feel like they're so amazing. I want to reorder. I just sort of organically reach for them because I feel like they work so great. I love the way they feel on my lips. The closest I've found to this is the one from Tarte that one of you recommended to me. There's less product in that, so I'll have to weigh out which one's more affordable, but it's the little one with the rose on top. And I love that one. I'm so glad you suggested it. But Sarah Happ, I think, is something that's great if it's within your budget. The product lasts a very long time. Everything I have from Sarah Happ seems to last me about a year. So it's a little bit of an investment up front, but the products are such high quality. I've talked so much about my Sourmet primer for the eyelids. I thought you're probably tired of hearing me talk about it. So I reordered one that has been a favorite of mine in the past from Urban Decay, their Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is made for women our age, over 50. They call it their anti-aging primer. It's beautiful on the lids. I don't find that it covers up all of the discoloration in the lid like the Sourmet, but it definitely keeps the shadows on and is very beautiful. Now, what I like about Urban Decay's primers too is they have one with a shimmer in it. They have different finishes to their primers. So I'm sure that you could find one that works for you. Another one I love, I haven't talked about in a while, is from MAC, their Painterly Paint Pot. This one does cover discoloration in the lids. I've even used this for a concealer. I've taken this and gone around my nose where I have discoloration and used this like a concealer. Now, this also comes in another great shade. This has more of a pink tone to it. The ochre has more of a neutral tone. So if the pink doesn't work for you as well due to you having a different skin tone than I do, you might want to look at the ochre. But I love these from MAC. I wear this one alone sometimes like a shadow and just put on maybe a liner with some color in it, and it gives a beautiful eye look. One of my favorite cream eyeshadows is from Charlotte Tilbury, her Eyes to Mesmerize. But I don't like the price tag, so I was looking for something more affordable. And I ordered this one from Kiko. It's their Lasting Mousse eyeshadow. This is one that I feel is one of the closest textures to Charlotte's. It is beautiful. You can apply it with your fingers. My eyes are so deep set that it's often hard to apply products with my fingers, so I like to use Angie's brush. Angie has the A505 brush. It's a flat brush, and this works great for getting the product onto the eye like this. You can sort of pat. And then I take one of her other brushes, like this tiny one I love so much, the 504. This is a great crease brush, but I can also use it to blend product up. I love the size of this brush. I think most women over 50 are like me, and maybe their eyes have gotten a little smaller or a little more difficult to work with. So I find that this brush, A504, is magic. I think everyone needs this in their collection. I recently bought my daughter the whole collection of Angie's brushes. She was so excited because she saw how great they work for my eyes, and she was wanting the set. But you can buy these separately, so don't feel you have to buy the whole set. These are all sold separately. One brush I feel is necessary for every woman over 50 is this brush. It's the 204 from BK Beauty. It's a smudger brush. I love smudging eyeliner. Now, not only do I take a cream liner like the one I'm using today, the Glimmer Stick from Avon, but I also do it with powder. I dip into my powder eyeshadow and then just go right along the lash line and smudge. It's such an easy way to apply eyeliner. It looks softer. It just really gives the eye a smoky look. I don't think of a smoky eye as necessarily using black or brown like I used to. I think of a smoky eye as a soft look, taking any shade of eyeshadow or liner and just blowing it out like this with a smudger brush so that it looks very soft. If Sarah's Dream Slip is not in your budget, I have one that feels very similar that's around $6. And it's also from Tree Hut. It's their Tree Hut Sugar Lips lip butter. This has amazing ingredients in it. It's made with shea butter, with rosehip oil. I think this is beautiful. It feels very similar to Sarah's. Now, I will always love this. I love how long it lasts, but this is very close and I think is a great dupe. If you're over 50, I would suggest using a liner that's a soft gray if you love black. I have been doing that and just love it. I bought this from Avon. I bought it through Amazon and it's Saturn Gray. I think this is a beautiful shade, especially for evening if you're looking for something to really make your eyes pop and stand out. It blends beautifully. I love blending it with my BK Beauty brush, and it just gives the eyes a real pop, gives them more definition, and a very soft look. If you're over 50, like me, I'm 59 now, I would suggest a bronzer. It's a must-have for me. I went back and ordered a new one from Flower Beauty through Amazon. This is their Heat Wave bronzer. This is the closest at the drugstore that I've ever found to the Hourglass powders. I own the Hourglass powders. I've compared them many times, and this is super close. You can see the mixture of the shades. It's very finely milled. It blends beautifully into the skin. So not only do I think this is a great dupe, but it's so affordable. I wanted to mention these earrings too. I picked these up at Target. I think they were $9.99. They're plastic, but they really add a lot of sparkle. I really like them because they're so lightweight. I can't even feel them. Now, all the links for everything, the earrings and anything else I talk about, are in the description of the video. You've heard me talk many times about using the thinnest products on your skin, that is so mature friendly, especially blush. If you have a thicker blush, it can make the skin look really heavy. So I've talked a lot about the Daniel Sandler watercolor blush. That's a favorite. Well, I found another one that's a watercolor blush from M Cosmetics, and I bought this shade specifically for you because I know a lot of you love soft, cool tones. This is Little Lilac. Lilac is a very hard shade of blush to find. Not a lot of companies make it. This is the cutest bottle I've about ever seen, and it has a little dropper, and all you really need is a drop. You can see how it blends beautifully into the skin. It lasts. You don't even notice the product on your skin. You just have the color there. It has a beautiful luminosity to it. I love that. No glitter, nothing like that. It is just perfect for mature skin. When you're over 50, many of us have trouble with lip lines on the lips, lines just around the mouth also, and our lips being dry. And because of all this, our lipstick doesn't apply as smoothly as it did when we were younger. I have tried so many lip primers over the years. I bought one from Anastasia. I've bought the MAC Prep and Prime. I've tried more affordable ones, one from NYX that I know I've purchased many times. But this happens to be one of my favorite, this one from Trish McEvoy. I love how smoothly it glides on the lips. It seems to last a very long time. I know it's pricier, but a product like this can be a real game changer for your overall look. Now today I'm applying it with the Ulta Beauty Lip Lacquer. This is a new one from Ulta Beauty. This is a lot like the one from Maybelline, the vinyl ink. It has so much shine to it. This shade's called Fast Lane. It's very easy to apply. I would say it has a regular size to small doe foot applicator. The way it's cut, you can turn it so you can line nicely around the lip line. But this lasts quite a while. I love this shade. This is my jam here. But if you're into the vinyl kind of shiny lip lacquers, I think this is an excellent one. Some of you have said in comments you would never go without mascara, that's your number one product. You don't leave the house without mascara. But I recently had a comment from one of my followers I love so much. She said, I hate mascara. I never wear it. It gives me raccoon eyes. I just don't like the way it looks. I have a suggestion if you don't like full mascara that much. This Honest Beauty, this is their healthy serum infused lash tint. I think this is wonderful. I love how thin it is. If you have very sparse lashes, I think mascara can sometimes weigh them down and make them not look as good. So I know a lot of women over the age of 50 lose some lashes, may only have a few, and you want to do something to make them stand out because maybe they're a little light, but you don't want a heavy mascara because your lashes are not the fullness you would like, and it makes them look even more sparse. So I love this. It looks like a very thin mascara wand, and it fits great at the base of the lash. Look at how I can just lay it there and get right at the base, and that'll give you some definition. You can take this brush and just lay it right at the bottom of the lashes like this to give more definition and shape to the eye. But I also think this layers beautifully too. I have a couple of layers on. I applied one layer before I started the video and then went in now with another layer. I love this for the bottom lashes. It just keeps them with a little bit of color. Many of us don't have a lot of color to our lashes. That's why they don't show up. My lashes are sort of light. So when I go over this with this lash tint from Honest Beauty, it really gives the eyes more definition. Even when I'm careful with my makeup, sometimes I'll smile and my face lifts and then I get smudges. So I go in with my micellar water and a Q-tip and just wet the Q-tip and go like this to clean up. It just takes the mascara right off and isn't drying. That's what I like. And then I can always go back and apply a little concealer. You can see how much I got off. This is a great way to clean up eye makeup. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you here. Just click the subscribe button. It's free. Why not? And then you'll know when I upload videos. I appreciate you all shopping my links. It really supports my channel, so I want to thank you for that. I love you all so much. I hope you have a blessed week. I'm so glad you came by today, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.